Hola, how is everybody doing? Welcome to the Q A Fiesta. Thank you for joining me today. Oh wow, that was a little workout. If you ever want to work out, just do salsa. Oh wow. Thank you for joining me. My name is Miss Shauna, and this is Story Time with Miss Shauna, but we're doing something a little bit different today, right, Ernest?
Yeah.
Today, we rounded up a few questions from our viewers, and we want to share their questions, and we'll share our answers with them on this video. All right, let's begin. Let's start with Catherine. She is 9 years old, and she wants to know, does Mia eat a lot of treats? Mia eats treats maybe once a day. That's about it. She's a pretty picky eater, so we limit her treats. Does she bark a lot? It's her second question. Mia can bark a lot at times, and then a lot of times she's really quiet and peaceful, so it's kind of a mix. The next person's name is Abby Pop. She's 13 years old, and her two questions. So her first one is, how long have I been doing YouTube? So I've been doing YouTube since October 2016, so I'm still, in my opinion, new at it. So just a few months. And she wanted to know how old is Mimi, which Mia's one of her nicknames is Mimi. So Mia's actually, I keep calling her a puppy in all my videos, but she will actually be 5 years old this year. All right, my next child is Nathan. Nathan is 7 years old, and he wants to know, how fast does Mia run? Mia can outrun me, and so she is a very fast runner. We definitely have to keep her on the leash because it would be a hard time to keep up with her. His second question is, oh, it's actually for you, Ernest. How old is Ernest?
I'm 6 years old.
Yep, Ernest is 6 years old. Then my next friend up is Hayden. She's 5 years old, and she wants to know, where do I get my books from? So a lot of my books come from different local library branches and books that I already have that I own. And sometimes I purchase them from the bookstores. And lately I've been getting a lot of books mailed to me from authors, which is really nice because I can share their stories with you also. So that's a great thing. Great question. All right, we are on Haydens question. Her second question is, do you have a large family? I have a very large family. I have a lot of cousins, a lot of aunts, a lot of uncles, muchos y muchos primos y primas y tías y tíos. A very large familia I do have. The next child up is Brooke. Brooke is 8 years old, and she wants to know, how many careers have I had? Well, I've been working with children in the early childhood field for over 20 years. That's a long time. And I did have a small window where I had a flight career for a few years with the airline, so I was a flight attendant. It was a lot of fun. Her second question is, who plays Ernest? That's a secret. We can't let that secret out, but you can guess at home who you think plays Ernest in my family. The next child up is Owen. Owen is 5 years old, and he wants to know, what other stories am I going to read, and how do I pick my stories? So I'm going to share a couple of quick titles that I will be sharing in the near future. So one is The Book with No Pictures by B.J. Novak. And then another story I'll be sharing is Please, Mr. Panda, Por Favor, Señor Panda by Steve Anthony. I have a lot more coming up, but those are two that I can share with you that will be coming up in the future. Not sure what order, but be coming up in the future. Great question. So how do I pick my stories? I pick them based on, I try to find stories that are funny or stories that I feel like children and families would enjoy. So if you have any suggestions on any picture books that you would like me to read, please give me let me know in a comment, or let me know through my email, shauna@enannylink.com. Thanks. All right, we have one more One more child, and that's Ali. Ali is 2 years old, and this question is for Ernest. Ernest, do you like rice and beans?
I love rice and beans.
And Miss Shauna loves rice and beans also. Very, very good stuff. All right, so muchas gracias for all my participants, all the children that sent questions in. Thank you very much. Be on the lookout for a small packet of a little bit of goodies from Mia, Ernest, and Miss Shauna, just to say thank you for participating with us in this Q A Fiesta. Hey, and if you got a moment, come dance with Miss Shauna. Adios, amigos. Ciao.